I think that both Moses Maimonides, whom we were reading, and Saadia Gaon, who was an earlier 10th century rabbinic thinker and the first theologian within the Jewish intellectual tradition, rabbinic tradition, both of them, interestingly enough, focused on a kind of evil which is often ignored in general discussions of the book of Job. And that's epistemic evil. Doubt, uncertainty, confusion. And they attempt to show how the true suffering of individuals and the true suffering of Job is not the material suffering that he undergoes, or the loss of his children, or the bodily suffering that he is subjected to. But the real suffering is the doubts that he has about why he's suffering. And we find in Saadia first repeated expressions of ambiguity, type of uncertainty about what exactly Job is saying, so that other people cannot properly appreciate his reaction, how he views God, and also a window into his own state of mind, his uncertainty about what he knows, how he's to react, what he's undergoing. And the book is a narrative about his own attempt to deal with this ambiguity, this mental suffering, these doubts. And at the very end, to use a phrase expressed by one of the other participants in our conference, he doesn't solve the problem, but he's able to articulate it and thereby stabilize it. He's able to put it into words, in a sense, contain it. And Maimonides is very much concerned with the limitations of the human intellect and the kind of suffering, the true evil, which Job realizes is not material evil, but rather the limitations of the human intellect to understand matters of metaphysics, about God, about God's providence, how he governs the world, and the dangers of trying to explain that using human concepts, projecting onto God and his governance the way in which we humans would create projects as artifacts, and making as it were, recreating God in the image of man.